What is up, everybody? It is indeed your Kenyan boy BHE Frankenstein back again with another video. So today we're going to be looking at a brand new set of darts. This is from Caliban, and this is from their 2026 launch, and it's called the Caliban Rix RIX, the Caliban Rix dart. And you can see here the dart is 90% tungsten, and this is 21 gram in steel tip, and you can see there it says EZ Evo with the M.25 thread, and you have the Caliban logo right over there where my finger is, and you can see a little bit of the dart from inside the packaging. So, and at the back you've been given some details, and it says Caliban Rix R1, 90% tungsten, 21 grams, and EZ steel tip. So EZ is the new set of points by Caliban. So they are called the Caliban EZ Evo points, which means that they are compatible with now your target Swiss point barrels and your Winmouse switch point barrels, and also your Harrows quick point barrels, because now they have the thread, like it's mentioned here, M2.5 thread, so it will fit into any dart that has threading onto it. And I know some of you might have questions, but this new Caliban EZ Evo point will not work on the previous version of the Caliban Evo points. So with me here, I have a set of the old Caliban Evo points that used to require a spigot to be pushed inside the dart. But with the new Caliban EZ Evo points, it's just a screw in, just like the old system, but the only difference is with this one, it's already threaded, so you don't need to put a spigot into the dart, which is going to thread onto the point. So that makes your work a lot easier. So let's just go and open the box for the very first time and see what we get. So you have this blue pulling tab here, so we're going to pull it, and once you pull it, you can see inside the box you do get your accessories. You can see the dart holder there with the Caliban logo, and you do get your Evo point tool and one set of molded flights. That is the Caliban sub in intermediate in number 6. So let's go ahead and get the darts out of the packaging. So this is what you get when you first remove the darts out of the packaging. They come in this Caliban darts holder, and you can get a close-up look of the barrels right at the camera, and you can also see that the barrels do come with the Caliban logo. Let me try and get a close-up. So when you look closely at the barrel, you will be able to see the Caliban logo. As I rotate, you can be able to see just there, you can see the Caliban logo, and it's the same logo that is on this darts holder. And then once you've gotten the darts out, you get your Evo tool. You can see where my finger is. This silver key is what you're going to be using to repoint your darts, and it's going to be very easy to do so. So let me just take out the flights, and then I show you how to repoint your dart in seconds. So I also get out the repoint key. So that's all the accessories that you do get in the box. So your driver key, they make 2 versions. They have the small driver key, and then they make a bigger version. I already have the bigger version, so I'll be sticking to that one. But let's go ahead and remove the darts from the holder, and then I show you how easy it is to repoint your darts with the Caliban Evo system. But with the newer with the newer wave and the newer age, a lot of people, or even most of the professional players, are switching to these barrels that have interchangeable points. It makes it easy to swap out your points mid-game if one of your points breaks or if one of your points snaps. And it reduces the hassle of having to use the traditional repointing tool. So with me here, I have 3 sets of Caliban, the EZ points, and all of them are grooved. So for this video, I'm gonna be using the 36mm points. So you can see the points there. So the ones that come inside the barrel, I believe, are a 30mm point. So let's go ahead and I show you how to repoint your darts in seconds using the converter kit for Caliban. And they do make a wide range of colors for your points. So if you want, you can get either a gold one, a black one, or a silver one, or a rainbow colored point, depending on your preference. So when I put them on camera and measure, so the points are not that far off. So I believe the one that comes with the packaging, I believe, is a 32mm point, and the one I'm going to fix is a 36mm point. So all you need to do is just get your dart and put it into there are 2 holes, the one at the back and the one in the middle. So you just get your dart, put your point into the one in the middle and loosen it, and it's out. And with these new EZ points, they have a spring inside for pushback mechanism, but you wouldn't be able to see the spring on camera. So once your point is out, you get your new point that you want to put in, and you put it into the same hole and make sure it goes all the way to the back and it clips there. And then you just get your dart and you push in the spring and you rotate until you feel that there is no resistance and there is no tension, that it is tight. And there you go, you have repointed your dart in less than a minute without using a traditional repointing tool. And this one has no lip as compared to the other traditional Caliban Evo points. As you can compare and contrast here, you can see that there is a significant lip. You can see here the dart goes like, the point goes like slightly into the barrel. As you can see on the new Caliban, it fits flush with the barrel, eliminating that lip. And it's good to get yourself a specialty point that eliminates the lip. That will help your flights, and it will help them stay longer. So let's go ahead and repoint the other 2 barrels and put on the 30mm point. Actually, it's 36mm point, not 30. So let's go ahead and get those repointed as well, and then we'll take a close-up look and see how they all fare on with the 36mm point. And then we'll also put on the flights that came with the dart, and we see how the dart looks when it's done. The setup is fully built. So we just unscrew it here, we remove it from the key, and then we put in the new point, make sure it goes all the way to the end, and then we just put it into the hole, and then you screw until you make sure and feel that there is no tension. And then now we put on our molded flights. We have been given the Caliban SAP in intermediate number 6. They do also offer Caliban SAP flights in number 2 in the same variants as the other companies, short, intermediate and medium. So you just choose based on your preference, but we're using the setup provided to us in the box, that is the intermediate number 6 in blue. I believe it's blue or purple. So let me just screw it in, and this is how the dart looks when it's fully built. This is the complete setup with the 36mm points with no lip, and they're regrooved, which means they'll give a bit of extra grip. They'll stick on the board without giving too many bounce outs. So this is how the dart looks when it's fully built and repointed with all the 3 new points. This is 36mm. Caliban do offer points up to 50mm if you like playing with longer points. I know Luke Littler does use the 42mm target point, but I'm not that fan of very long points. I think the longest point I've used is 40mm. That was a target Swiss point. I do also have a 40mm point here, a black one, and we can just repoint one for comparison and see how the difference is in terms of the length. So I'll just get one out of the packaging, and then I'll just repoint one of the barrels with the 40mm point, and then I show you guys the comparison of the 36mm point and the 40mm point. So this new Caliban points can work, like I've said, on a target Swiss point barrel, on a Winmouse switch point barrel, and on a Harrow's quick point barrel, and so you can see the comparison in length. It's not that much, because it's a difference of 4mm, because 36 and 40, so it's just a difference of 4mm, and the point looks good. So you can see when I put the darts side, so when I put them side by side, you can see the length of the points in comparison. So the 40mm. So let me take off the flight so that you can see a proper comparison of the points. So this is how the points look in comparison. The black one is the 40mm point, and the silver one is the 36mm point, and you can see it's just a small difference in height, not that significant. So that is the Caliban Rix with the new EZ Evo point from the 2026 launch. Then we also have some accessories from Condor. It's just 2 sets of the same flight. I like the Canadian player Matt Campbell, so I got the Condor Axe Matt Campbell version, the one that is all black. I wanted the one that was black and orange, but that one was sold out everywhere, so it looks like that is a popular flight that people like to use. A lot of people in the PDC are now switching to molded and integrated flight systems, so this is how it looks. This is intermediate number 2, and you can see it has his signature design there written, the Ginja Ninja. That's his PDC nickname, or his darts nickname, and he's Canada's #1 darts player. So let's put it on our darts and see how they fare on. So this is an intermediate number 2 Condor Axe Matt Campbell version. So I do have it in number 2 and number 6 as well. So the thread is a 2BA thread, so it will work on any dart that has a 2BA thread. And on the grippiness of the Caliban dart, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it a grip level of 8.5 because this is a very grippy dart. If you like grippy darts that don't slide from your fingers when you throw, I'd suggest picking up a set of these Caliban Rix or Caliban Rix EZ Evo dart, and this is how the setup looks with the Matt Campbell flights, the Ginja Ninja, and that's about as much as you can get for this dart with whatever it comes and all the accessories. It's a very amazing dart. Like I've said, the grip level is I've given it an 8.5 out of 10 because it's a very grippy dart, and it's also a long barrel at 51 millimeters. If you like playing with a long parallel dart, this is for you, and the grip is consistent throughout the whole barrel. So if you're a front, a middle, or a rear gripper, this offers just that, and the grip is very amazing. I'll be testing out these darts, and I'll be giving another review of how I've performed with these darts with the two sets of points, the 36 millimeter point and the 40 millimeter point, and I'll test out with the two different setups, the number 6 intermediate that came with the dart, and also this number 2 intermediate for condor axe. And for that, I believe that's the end of this review. In my opinion, Caliban do make very nice darts accessories, and they have partnered with Mission to produce the Caliban Evo points. So it's a partnership with the darts company Mission. So you might think that Caliban and Mission are one company, but they're two different companies. It's just the way Short has partnered with L-Style to produce some L-Style flights, or just like the way Bulls is licensed to produce some of the Robson Sportscraft flight. So it's the kind of like the same thing. So it's a partnership. So don't think that Caliban and Mission are the same. It's just a partnership from two different companies to produce some very amazing darts accessories. And if you're not using a dart that has a screw-in point like the Swiss point, the switch point, or these new Caliban EZ points, I suggest you pick up a set for yourself, and it's going to be a really big game changer for you. And with that being said, I've come to the end of the video, and that is it for the Caliban Rix EZ Evo Dart review, and I'll catch all of you in the next one, in peace.